What's up, y'all? It's day 84 of 111 days on YouTube. No, today's 85. I don't know. Anyway, I'll put it in the show notes because that's how I remember by looking at the other ones. I swear every day is living like 6 days, and then I'm like, what day am I on? It was only yesterday, but technically everything before now was yesterday. So, I mean, today felt like 3 days. You try to drive around LA at any long distance, it will feel like many days. I'm sitting in a hammock in the middle of a room. There's a baby grand piano and some guitars and a bass back there. Uh, I'm still at my friend's house, and it's such a cool spot. So, like, if this isn't whimsy, I don't know what is. If I could play that thing, I'd be over there like, and then singing you songs. But I don't know how to play piano, so I'm going to save y'all the headache that you would probably get with my novice piano skills. Um, but that actually brings me into like what I want to talk about today, and that's play. Like, I recognize that my inner being really just wants to play. She wants to have fun. She wants to go do things and be inspired by everything around her, and she just wants to have fun. Girls just want to have fun. Oh, girls just want to have, that's all they really want. Some fun. But I'm not working, so I can't say when the working day is done because I don't work. I play. But like that's what I want to do. I just want to like live my life in full joy and exuberance and have a good ass time doing whatever it is I'm doing in the moment. Because you know what? What else is life for? Like living, living. A friend of mine once said, "You got to get about to living." I want to get about to living. Like I got one chance to do this. One chance to do this whole life. I mean, yeah, I got many times to start over in every moment, but I literally got one chance to do this whole life. And I want to do this whole life as joyful as I can. I want to be playing like a kid. Because you know what? I've kind of forgotten how to play, which is dumb. That's ridiculous. Let me just say that. That is ridiculous AF. Like, why is that the first, maybe not the first thing we lose, but one of the first things we lose coming out of childhood? We're just like, we need to be serious now. Go to school. Be serious. Be very serious. You're an adult now. Be serious. So dumb. Like, life was not meant to be serious. As soon as we get too serious, that's when shit is boring as fuck and we're no fun. And I'm going to tell you a little thing. My daughter once, like, this song came up on Spotify, and she was like, "Mom, don't get mad, but sometimes I feel like this about you." And the song was called "No Fun." I was hurt. I'm not even gonna lie. I was hurt. I was like, wait. And she's right. Cause sometimes I'm like, you gotta do this, blah blah blah. You gotta do that, blah blah blah. And then I'm like, ugh. I didn't like that when I was a kid. Why am I that parent? No, no, no. But like we're like, oh, but you got to make sure that your kids are disciplined and that they're paying attention and they're doing what you say and they're going to be a good listener. Yeah, but you know what? You don't got to try to make them do it. Like find ways. And there are ways, and there's new parenting styles that I did not grow up with. So I am totally untwisting all that programming. Like, holy shit. That's a real journey right there. If you got kids, you know. But I'm getting there. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Um, because my kid is awesome. And I digress. Play. Be unserious as possible. Like really. Like think about it. The people that live like get paid the most are literally playing or working the least. It's, I mean, try to argue that point. Look at the people, look at basketball, sports ball players. Sports ball. These dudes and ladies are getting paid big bucks. Big bucks. Okay? To play a sport. And granted, there's a lot of training and there's a lot of injuries and potentials and all that shit. These motherfuckers are playing a game for their life and getting paid a lot of money to do that. But then you think about people who got like 3, 4, 5 jobs, working hard, so hard, long days, away from their families, away from the things that they can't even do the stuff they want to do because they got to work. Third shift, first shift, second shift, and in between shifts and babysitting simultaneously. Like, and it's like scraping by to just make a living. And especially like I'm in LA right now, especially living in a town like this where it's like rent is skyrocketed and been there. That shit's been in the ethers, in the sky, in outer space for a long time. I lived on Maui, same thing. But you gotta like work so hard, work all these jobs, do all this extra shit and not have fun and be super fucking serious and waste and take all your time to scratch the bare minimums to be able to support you and your family. That's ridiculous. Some's gotta change. But then the people who are playing, who are enjoying themselves, who are living in their purpose, who are doing what comes naturally and easily to them, are multimillionaires and billionaires. Now, what's that tell you? What that tells me is that it's time to play. It is time to bring so much more joy and follow my bliss and do the things that light me up. And the money will flow. Because money is energy. And money wants to flow. That's just what it wants to do. That's why it's called currency. It's a currency flow. Think of all the words that are associated with money. Financial flow, currency. I don't know. I can't even think of the other ones, but that should tell you something. Okay? So when you're in the flow state, when you're doing something that you love, whether you're playing a sport, making art, playing music, building something, whatever your heart is like singing about, doing those things, you're in the flow state. Well, let's pair the two. The flow state, the financial flow, all that. My thesaurus is offline right now, so you're just going to probably get some of the same words. But whatever. You get the point. The idea is do what you love. Do what you love. Like, what else is there to do? And if you don't know what you love, do what lights you up in the moment. Follow your greatest joy in the moment. Follow the thing that, I don't know, that you want to do. You want to go get ice cream right now? Go get ice cream. And if the ice cream shop is closed, try to find a 24-hour establishment in your area that sells ice cream, like a grocery store or a gas station, and go get yourself some ice cream because that's what you want to do. Or if you want to draw something, take out a piece of paper and a drawing utensil and draw. Draw something small, something big, whatever it is. Draw. You want to play an instrument? You want to make a song? Pull out your ukulele or your piano or your tuba or whatever it is you're playing and play something or use your voice, beatbox. I'm not going to do that because I don't. But sing, speak something, write a letter to somebody because you want to write something. Write in your journal, but do something. Whatever it is in the moment, just sit with yourself and just like take a breath. And then check in with yourself. Ask yourself, what do I want to do right now? And it might be like, I want to get up and get a glass of water. Get up and get a glass of water. And then drink the glass of water. And then ask yourself, what do I want to do right now? Maybe you want to read a book. Go get a book and then start reading the book. And if you don't like the book, pick another book. Ask yourself in that moment, what do I want to do right now? You have that available to you every moment. Every moment. So take advantage of your moments. Check in with yourself. Ask yourself what you want to do right now. And maybe, yes, maybe you want to fly to Paris on a Learjet and go shopping. If you can do that, go for it. If you cannot do that because of circumstances, do it in your imagination. Because the brain doesn't know the difference. The brain doesn't know the difference. That's, we we have that available to us all the time. Our imagination is available to us all the time. So maybe, yes, in physical life, you're not able to do that in this moment, but keep doing it in your imagination and enjoy it in your imagination. And feel that that's a way to play. That's what kids do all the time. They use their imagination. That is like literally how we create our lives, is we use our imagination. So use your imagination in the direction of something that you feel good about, that feels good to you, that draws you in, and you lose yourself in the flow state, in the daydream or in the night dream or in the afternoon dream or the early evening dream or the brunch dream, whatever time of day it is when you decide that you want to use your imagination to think of something that brings you joy, that feels playful and alive for you right now. So that's what I want to talk about today. It's really cool that I'm in a hammock in the living room. And yeah, that's my play for today is doing this because I'm about to go to bed. In any case, I hope you have a wonderful everything, that you follow your bliss, that you know that you are loved. I love you. Source loves you. God loves you. The Most High loves you. Whatever you want to call it, that doesn't trigger you, loves you. So you love you too. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.